Hello folks, welcome to the channel and welcome to the man cave. So very quick video for you folks today. So we are talking about how to get power from the USB socket on your BMW R1250GS onto or into aftermarket navigation systems. In my case, it's the aftermarket navigation systems from Carpuride, who kindly sent me a month or so ago 2 units, the 5-inch unit and their 7-inch unit, as you can see here to my left. Now you can power them several ways. You can use the USB cable, so you can plug it into a USB socket on your motorbike and then plug it into the unit itself. You can then use the other cable to go directly to the battery terminal, or you can use the new Carpuride power adapter that fits on the back of the unit, and then you clip the unit into BMW's power cradle. Now I don't like this cradle at all. I just find that it just brings any unit you put in here, it just brings it all too close to you. So I actually removed it when I first got the bike, put another unit on there, and I preferred how I did it. And then when I got the Carpuride units down, initially I used the RAM mounting systems onto the navigation bar, and then when Carpuride sent me their power supply unit, which fits on the back of these, then clips into here, I then had to put this back on for the purpose of the installation video, etc. But I don't like this at all, so I've now taken this back off. So my preferred method for installing these units is to actually use RAM mount systems onto the navigation bar, so it's further away from you. So that's how I tend to use these units on the BMW, and then just run the power to the USB supply on the bike. However, when I got my BMW, I had this 90-degree USB power supply unit on it, and it's only a single USB supply. However, this was not powerful enough for either of those units, much to my amusement. So that is a 5-volt 2.4 amps, I believe it is. 5 volts 2.4 amps. So I jumped on the internet and then I ordered this from Nippy Normans. I'll put a link in the description down below. I've already done a video on this as well, the installation of this. So this is a dual USB charging port and it's USB A. So I emailed Mr. Nippy Normans. They wrote back to me, emailed me and said, we've just got a better version or more powerful version of this in, depending on what your requirements are. Do you want to order this one, or do you want to wait until we get the new ones in stock? Should be in stock very soon. I was very impatient and said, no, this will be fine, send me this one. And this is actually 2.3 amps, so it's less powerful than the single unit that was originally on the bike, the OEM unit from BMW. But in my keenness to try and sort it out, and I didn't check the specifications, I went, no, I didn't listen to Mr. Nippy Norman. He was right, actually. I should have waited. So I installed that on the bike, and yeah, that's 2.3 amps. That one was 2.4 amps, and the unit needs those units from Carpuride need a supply of 2.5 amps. So folks, this one did not work. So that one cost me £32. So I then had to jump back on the old internet onto Nippy Normans, link in the description down below. Dear Mr. Nippy Norman, yes, you were right. I was too impatient. Please, can you send me your fast charging unit, which is now on the bike, exactly the same installation. It's going to take you about 5 minutes. So that's now installed on the bike. So it's got 2 USB sockets and they're fast charging units. Port number 2 then is a USB-C type connector, and that is putting out a maximum of 3 amps. And then port 1 is good old USB-A, and that's putting out a maximum of 5 amps. More than enough to power the 2.5 amps that are required to power the Carpuride units. And folks, they do work, as you can see here, both for the 5-inch and for the 7-inch unit as well. If you didn't know, when you turn the power off via the button, then power still supplied, in my case anyway, to the USB sockets for about 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So yep, happy to say that the fast charging unit double USB socket from Nippy Normans does work. And if you've got an iPhone, then using the USB-C, that will fast charge, I can't remember what it is, from about 16% to 65% in about 30 minutes. So that's the fast charging port. But I believe, and if I'm wrong, correct me in the comment section down below, I believe that if you've got an Android phone, then you can use either port 1 or port 2 to do the fast charging bit. So if I'm wrong, make some comments in the comment section down below, or if Mr. Nippy Norman tells me I got it wrong, I will amend the writing in the descriptions thing down below. The only thing I will say is, although they seem to be pretty waterproof actually, nice fittings, nice tight fittings, so very much doubt that any water will get in there. But if you are worried about it, you're going somewhere where it's absolutely lashing it down, a handy hint and tip is go to Amazon. I'll try and put a link in the description down below, and get a little box of these actually. Some of the old big YouTubers use it, and it's very good for if you've got a microphone adapter on your action camera, DJI in my case, or Insta360 Ace Pro, and it's going to be raining, you don't want to get water ingress in there, then you can just use these, reusable, just mold it, and as you can see here, you can just put the silicone around the joints, in my case where the plug, the USB goes into the charger on the dash, and that will just hopefully make everything 100% waterproof. So that's a handy hint or tip if you're going somewhere where it's going to be lashing it down. Get some of those, and it's also good if your mate snores as well. You can whack him in your ears if you're sharing a room together. So yeah, just a quick video folks, just to say that the fast charger from Nippy Normans does work. Check it out in the description down below. I pay for them out of my own money. They weren't given to me free of charge, and I just don't like that from BMW. I think it's naff. It just makes all the units sit too close to you. So yeah, you've got several options how to power your aftermarket navigation units, either using the USB, so you can power the screen, and then on the second port you can be charging your phone or batteries in your tank bag or whatever. That's it guys, ride safe, see you again soon, take care for now. Is that all right guys? Did you want to go for a walk now? Should we go for a walk? Come on then, let's go. Cheerio. Come on in.